Hello and welcome to episode 42 of the Rig Rundown podcast. I'm your host, Pete Trenchon. I'm here with Chantel, yes.
Yeah.
And we're here with Phil and Jared from Cult Art.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Yes, so thanks for joining us today. And just to kick things off, for anyone who has never heard of Cult before, can you tell us a wee bit about the exhibition?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to go? Shall I?
So it's called Cult, an art exhibition, because it's exactly what it says in the tin.
Yeah.
And I think the best way I would describe it in the context of like the Rig Rundown and Valut, you know, is it's kind of almost like what a metal fest would have been.
Yeah.
But for artists.
Cool.
I remember back, you would have got those at a bar and you would have got your metal fest and you'd have had a sort of one of the grown-up bands, the big boys, and they'd be the headliners and they'd have a bit of experience, and then you'd maybe get a couple of kids doing, you know, Metallica covers, and over time it would become a nice wee community and a nice sort of way to elevate other acts and stuff, and you were meeting people and, you know, cross-pollinating, and it was really cool. So during lockdown I sort of set up a group called The Outliers, which became Cult whenever Phil joined, and it was just the idea to give people an opportunity.
Yeah.
People like us, sort of more alternative artists, people who are self-taught, people who have mental health problems, or queer, or don't even feel like, maybe we were talking about today, a lot of people have imposter syndrome and I'll never take a crack at it.
That's right amongst a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, I have a new thing.
I think all of us might have that at some point. So.
Well, I can advertise. I mean, for a tenner, you can phone me. And if you ever have imposter syndrome, I'll tell you don't. It's okay. That's my new year.
Yeah. No, I really like that.
Artists are...
Yeah. So I know that's what I wanted to ask you basically was, you know, what would make Cults different, you know, from a general sort of exhibition. But
So in terms of coming along and visiting, we don't have... it's not quiet. It's a lively space. Yeah. We have music playing. We're in there painting. You can talk to the artist, meet the artist, paint with us if you want to.
Yeah, have a beer and a smoke if you want.
We're sponsored by... Oh, can we say that?
Oh, yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
Who are you sponsored by?
We're sponsored by Heaney Brewery. So
nice.
we have beer there.
Yeah, I mean,
there you
that's
go,
always a good
plenty of
selling
beer.
point.
And yeah, so it's a little bit different from what you'd imagine a kind of stuffy traditional.
And where exactly
kind
is this? How do you find it?
It's opposite Wetherspoons.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bankmore Square, where the Dublin Road Cinema, just facing just where that was. It used to be an office building.
So, okay, is this like a new premises now? Or?
Yeah, it's Vault, who they're really cool to us. They're always keen to get artist spaces. Do you know what I mean?
Awesome.
And the last place we were in, Marlborough House, down by the Albert Clock, it was very run down, but it was a pretty decent place, and it was really nice. But once we heard this one at Bankmore House, just facing Wetherspoons, just around from where the venue is, you know,
cool.
Again, keeping it within the venue was. And they really, as soon as we heard that, was like, let's do this. So we put the call out quick and got as many local artists as we could. It's harder to bring in sort of people from further afield. We've had American artists. I mean, one of the girls from Argentina and one's Italian.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a bit of an international flavour, but yeah.
Yes, I remember going to the one, I think it was last year, was it, or the year before? Yeah, and there was a lot of international folk there, which is pretty cool though.
We just wishlisted it. We just done fantasy booking. We just went, who do you want to do, and asked them.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, don't want to get all occult about it.
Yeah.
But sometimes manifest. I have a big wall planner on the wall, and I just wrote Cult June, why the bleep not on it, and within about 2 weeks it happened, and she went, did you just manifest that? And I went, must have done.
Excellent.
Must have done. So if it works, it works, you know?
Yeah. No, that's absolutely brilliant. So it is. And you've got workshops on this week as well, which we'll get to those in a second. Also, Friday, grand opening party.
Woo!
Yep, you want to get down for that. So do you want to tell us a wee bit about the grand opening party?
So the grand opening party on Friday night. We always have our party on a Friday.
Yeah, it just seems a bit more fun.
It does.
And it's from 6 until 9. Sponsored by Heaney, so there's lots of free beer. You get to hang out with all the artists. And guess what? We have Sanctum Noctis.
No way.
Yes way.
I've heard pretty good things about those guys.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
So we have those guys DJing for us.
Getting out of their coffins for the night. Very special.
Getting out their coffins.
Bringing
Bringing all the spooky gloom.
Yeah.
Just rubbing the grave dust.
Yeah.
Get them ready.
Oh, that's
So
it.
you and Carl are going to be DJing this opening party?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
wonderful.
Me and Carl? Who are they?
Who are they?
I mean, the funny thing about Cult, when you sort of say it, is there is always this being this, you remember when you were a kid? Is that some sort of goth thing? Is
Yeah.
it? And the amount of things we like, we need to have goth and alternative people as connected to this as possible.
Oh,
and
100%.
cross-pollinate, like I say.
Yeah.
I remember the last one, everyone was jealous when Mama Emeritus arrived.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, she just came for surprise.
Just turned
Yeah.
up.
That was me.
It was
Oh, really?
It was Punks and
You
Demons
don't
last
say.
year. It was great.
Yeah, I didn't. I kind of crossed over between that and Ghost Night. So
That was
yeah,
fun.
Oh, brilliant. So was that on when the last Ghost Night?
It was.
it was one of the Ghost Nights.
So,
Oh,
so
good
our
fun.
after party was the ghost night.
yeah.
That was a lot.
Weird. That's a collab in the future you should definitely do.
That's
Yeah.
where the idea came from. We were sort of like, why wouldn't that work? You know.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It is about that sort of. I mean, we even have the wee artist Obsidian who makes like dead animal specimens,
Yes.
having some wee things
yeah.
there and stuff.
Yes, Obsidians are frequent of the Devil's Fair.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
those watch them grow as well. So
Yeah.
so cool that they're
It's
having.
giving people that alternative, outlet that people don't even realize it's there. I don't think people even
Yes.
really know. How do you conduct yourself in an exhibition? Do you have to pay in? Do I have to buy something? What do you
Exactly.
do?
Like, is there art for sale as well? Or
Yes. So the exhibition is free to come to.
Prices
Yeah.
go from money to boojum. If you
Yeah.
buy
But
a
it's
spell
not all
book.
about that. It's more about this sort of cultural
It's community.
experience and
It's
community.
Yeah,
Everything.
it's about getting artists seen. It's about introducing artists who aren't from here to Belfast, but then it's also about cultivating the community
Hey.
of artists who are here. Oh, nice.
Cultivating. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice one.
And we've got, again, because we're not a traditional art exhibition space, we've got the art for sale on the walls, but we've also got merch tables.
Brilliant.
So a lot
Yeah.
of our artists come from the market scenes
Yeah.
and have been part of the Devil's Fair and
Yeah.
part of similar markets in Glasgow.
And everybody's online now. They can probably just have their catalogue they can show you, a
That's
link
it.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was one big, massive thing. Was one of the things you'll find about artists who put their stuff online. Like, so I don't know if maybe people will see my stuff eventually. My stuff's very colourful.
Yes.
And I ended up having to tweak it,
Yeah.
online to make it look right.
Yeah, to make it look the way it's
Yeah.
supposed to.
And I was like, oh, no, it doesn't feel. It feels a bit dishonest. I had to adjust the saturation and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's really hard photograph and stuff. And this whole thing of getting stuff out in the real world was kind of already formulating, and then the whole AI thing happened.
Yeah.
And it was like real art, real eyes,
Yeah.
Yep.
And the first cult, there was no brief for it. The one we did in Glasgow, and we just told everybody, cult.
Yeah.
Because we sort of curated them in what we liked.
Yeah.
We curated it by artist. We knew whose art we wanted to
Yeah.
see in real life.
There was no theme,
Which,
no
by
set.
the way, I mean, obviously, being artists ourselves, we're quite geeky about this.
Yeah.
But there is nothing beats seeing real art in
Yeah.
real life.
100%.
Across
No,
the
absolutely.
board, we're free.
Yeah, like looking at it on a phone screen or a computer screen is nowhere near the
No,
experience.
you don't
actually
see
get to
the
appreciate it.
texture.
Yeah.
You don't see
Yeah.
the feeling, like the fingerprints.
One of mine
Somebody's
looks-
actually has fingernails in it.
Yeah, some of mine look a bit.
Especially if it's a sculpture or something physical.
Well, that
Yeah.
was the thing. There was different artists all came. Some of us hadn't even met or even seen some of our other work. And there was eyeballs everywhere. Everyone done eyeballs. And I'm thinking maybe, I'm into art analysis and the psychology of art and all that, but
Yeah.
that's another conversation.
Yeah.
But you kind of go, we were obviously sort of quite insecure. Oh God, everyone's going to be looking at my art. So everyone stuck these eyes on looking back.
Yeah.
And there was wires and claws and teeth. And it was almost like we all went to the same well and came back. It was just very strange. It's like everybody got the brief then,
Yes.
And you do get freaky coincidences, spooky coincidences. A big thing for me, I stayed in the Cushendall Tower for an art residency.
Yep.
Another story for another day. And it was full of tortoiseshell butterflies. And the tower and tarot was very significant to me. This is the stuff I'm into.
Yep.
And Obsidian had a butterfly with a tarot
Oh,
sitting
really?
beside
Oh,
it.
yes, I've seen those
And
ones.
it's
that
this
they,
sort of those coincidences
Yeah.
that are synchronicities.
Yes.
Those things that happen, and meeting artists you've never met before, having conversations you never would have had before, and
Yes.
it's I like to say magic with a K at the end, not the front. 'cause
It
that's-
definitely is magic, so it is. Yeah, bit of cult magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's very, very cool. I'm sorry, you were just mentioning there that about fingernail art and stuff. Is there a particular piece that's going to be there, or artist you're really looking forward to welcoming, or?
Well, it's actually a smaller roster this time,
It is.
and I think it's a really quite good. It's quite a sort of a late tweet list. I like it.
Yeah. So, but secretly, not so secretly. We have been watching Emmett. He's a pointillism artist.
I've seen videos of that.
And we've been watching one piece kind of come together over some time, and it arrived today.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Amazing.
It's absolutely mind-blowing seeing it in real life.
Like, you say like rig rundown, you know, first thing we'd be doing if we were talking about music, about what strings are you using, what pickups are you using?
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
So I go over to the girl like Maya who's painting, and I'd be like, oh, I like the way you've done that technique and you've used that type of, you know, and it's every day's a school day if you're into it.
Yeah, you want to get technical, see exactly what they used. You know,
the worst feeling. See, when you could say who's I'm looking forward to most. See, the worst feeling, I say this all the time, is everybody sort of comes and puts their stuff out and puts it up themselves, and the feeling we all get. I wouldn't call imposter syndrome. You go, oh, I'm the crap one. I'm the one who sucks. Right. Because the novelty's gone with my stuff. I've been working on that for months.
Yes.
And I've seen it, I've displayed it, whereas everyone else is like, ooh, new, shiny, novelty. Yeah. So I'm the crap one, I'm bored. So it's always like, I think we always think of ourselves as like, I'm just there to fill up the numbers. And it's like, then me and her go, hold on, we've a lot to do. So in this one, I'm going to say it. In this one, me and her have put a lot of our best stuff in.
That's brilliant, yeah.
Logistical problems. A few artists weren't able to make it. It's just because it was short notice. And we just went, you know what, let's take a wee bit of the space then that's there and put a bit more stuff up and give everybody a bit more leeway. Yeah. And
it's looking good.
Let the light shine, let it illuminate other people.
Yeah. It is. It's looking really good. There's an artist called Vix who's unashamedly gothic.
So goth.
Like old school vampire novel covers.
Yeah,
that kind of painting is beautiful. And she again does the markets. She designs things for print and for t-shirts. Yeah.
Brilliant.
But we discovered she also paints. So these are
Big Pete.
I think I know who you're on about because I think they're doing me up something at the minute.
Yes.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Big Pete as well, big Fool Arsa. He's one of us.
He's often in cult.
He's great.
But all this stuff, this is what I'm saying, that all cults and even the market cultures, it's all great because you meet people and you get to collaborate with them and it's just, it's
really, partly where it came from because we know that these artists who can sell fan art prints at markets.
Of course.
That's why I sort of started at sort of comic cons, doing Game of Thrones and Doctor Who, and it was good because you paid your way, got your money back, and then you got to hang out and meet like Sylvester McCoy and Robert Englund. It was cool.
But we know, because we're also them, that they must have a garage full of their own artwork.
The least I think from that is we have a wee rule. We don't really allow like fan art.
Yeah.
Yes. But I want to see your career. I mean, that's all my stuff's H.P. Lovecraft and MRDMs. But the fan art to me is like, there's a line where you go, yes, you could make a few quid at that, but I feel like we want people to really enrich themselves.
Yes.
So what I say is, when I did fan art, I painted Leatherface and Jason because I like masks, I like that distortion of the face.
Yep.
And I remember my art teacher saying to me, go and look at Francis Bacon, and it's almost like sometimes if people do dwell in kind of they just keep drawing the Joker. You go, no, what would your Joker look like? I remember drawing a Joker one time that was a cross between Jazz Coleman and Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
Terrifying looking.
You mean like if the Joker was your own
concept?
If
I designed him.
And
it's having that sort of a wee bit of healthy narcissism and a wee bit of ego that goes, do you know what, I'm pretty good at this. That's where I excel.
Yeah.
I am not a traditional artist by any means, and I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm very good at what I do.
Yeah.
And that's a feeling, and I want everyone to come away from cult feeling like that.
Yeah.
What I do is weird, not for everybody, but what I do, I've done my 10,000 hours. I've put the work in. You know what I mean? It's like, there's bands we've been playing with 25 years. And they could play a gig in their sleep. Yeah, exactly. I sort of feel like that.
You feel like that, but with art and
And I have so much faith in Phil and the other artists as well. There has to be, the cult element it's like you're, again, we'll have to sort of say, there's no bloodletting, there's none of that Aleister Crowley stuff.
Yep.
Nobody's getting dysentery.
We do have cult meetings.
We do have cult meetings.
We have cult meetings.
Getting drunk.
Yeah. I was also going to bring up, obviously, there's workshops and some of the, maybe for people who haven't been to cult and they're just a bit curious, you've got, is it demon summoning and it's still death. So maybe, Can you maybe explain a bit of that, just for someone who's not familiar?
So we're playing with traditional art class titles.
Yeah. Okay.
So Still Death is with Obsidian Oddities by Obsidian. And what we're doing is we're going to have some of the larger specimens.
Yes.
And we're going to draw them. So it's like a still life class.
Yes.
There's a
but
funny,
it's a Still Death.
what's the anecdote? I work with a psychologist, Mrs. P. Shout out Mrs. P. She's awesome. And she says there's this sort of thing to do with art analysis, and they get someone to draw a lamb in a jar.
Yeah.
And I did it for her, and she went, God, Jared. So there's certain elements of what people will maybe gravitate to.
No, that's
and that one's a sip and a paint as well, so you can come along and have a beer, and we'll guide you through it. You can be a total beginner, or you can just be there because you want to collaborate with different artists and meet different artists.
Yeah.
So that one's Thursday night, 7 until 9.
You know, everything's ticketed and all that there, but do you know what? See if you want to go, give us a shout and get you in.
Yeah.
No problem.
So where can people buy their tickets for something like that, just in case they're
Through the Instagram on the Eventbrite.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Boss, she's all over it.
Yeah. So Instagram on Eventbrite, you'll find us in our bio. Then on Saturday, we've got a really busy day on Saturday.
God, no, I'll be down.
So we're starting at midday. We've got We Are Class is going to collaborate with us.
Class.
We Are Class is a small organisation that looks at working class access to the arts as artists and as people who go to art galleries. And it's really important to us in Cult. A lot of us are not trained. We're self-taught. A lot of us come from like the markets or have full-time other jobs, that kind of thing. So it's really important that we're talking to Holly, who runs that, and we've got a panel discussion and people can come along and talk to us there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got a pointillism workshop where we're all going to test our patience and see if we can do tiny dots.
I have way too much ADHD for that.
That's the one with Emmett.
Yes.
Okay. Amazing.
Emmett's leading a dot workshop.
One dot at a time.
I'll do 5 minutes and run.
We're all a bit. Yeah. We're all. We're excited
I suppose.
to try it.
And then my workshop, it's the same day, isn't it?
Yes. So then after that is the
My
demon
style's very
summoning.
Bit of chaos then.
Bit of chaos.
Happy days.
Hell yeah. It's demon summoning. Playing with sort of sorry, it's getting heavy now.
It's like free painting,
Sort of like
freestyle.
automatic painting.
Yeah.
There was an artist called Austin Osman Spur. I recommend everyone looks him up. He sort of influenced everything from like punk to chaos magic. Brilliant dude. And he would have done automatic painting. He'd reached that point where he could just he could paint with his eyes closed, and he was just doing these things, and it was almost like he was summoning them, drawing them. You think about you're drawing out of the pen. So I used to sit and I'd just be chilling out, listening to Bob Ross, and or like sort of Alan Moore books, and sort of just let my brain flow. And the stuff that I started to do, and when we analysed it, we were finding there was nods to like Egyptian goddesses and Abraxas, and there was all these weird archetypes that popped up, and you go, I didn't even mean to put that in there,
Yes.
So I would do that, and I kind of for about an hour or two, I sort of talk you through just playing and sitting with. If it's ugly, if it's like a vile image that you want to sit with it and challenge it. We've had people cry, we've had people go, I don't ever want to look at that again.
It's bringing stuff forward,
exactly.
and
it's
really
in a safe environment. It's almost think of it like a seance, You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, kind of thing. So I like to open and close it, and it's
absolutely.
So you end up with your demon on a board.
It's had a dimension
trapped away on the board. That's it.
That's good. Yeah, you don't want to be harvesting the energy for them or
No,
anything.
it's absolutely, it's trapped.
Take your demon and go home with your demon. Bury your demon.
People leave them behind sometimes, and people go, I want to see that again. People go, that's quite cool. I've unlocked something. It's very interesting. I don't know it is a bit of a play on things, but I would be very careful with that kind of stuff. We weren't messing about or hacking anybody. Or
and
again,
it kind of goes along with like part of the philosophy of Cult is it's about art and mental health as well.
Yes,
we are a lot of our artists. In fact, all of our artists are neurodivergent. A lot of us suffer with mental health issues. And so it's something that's really important. I mean, I don't know if you could even show me an artist that isn't.
I think it's highlighting that and just going, it's okay, dude. Like, some people are very OCD about their art. Some people, like myself, it's my way of expressing myself.
Yep.
Some people are very they'll have 10 paintings in their head that they will get round to and chip away at. You do that a lot. You'll maybe riff on a painting and sort of daydream it and sort of half dream it. You say, oh, I've dreamt my painting, I've got to do it today.
Yeah.
And we've all different ways of working, and it's allowing that, you know. Like, you've been to gigs and you've had the sound guy, and the sound guy's been a melter, and it's like, look, give everybody a wee bit of shrift and we're all going on fine. You know what I mean? Like, I remember playing the Rosetta and Andy Allen, you just wearing people up for the fun of it. That was a laugh, you know.
I mean, like, you used to be in bands as well, yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Shout out. Which bands was it in?
Red Six, and 6 Killer Zero, and Head
6 Killer Zero, yeah.
That was last gig I played here, and then I went my arse over there on the floor. Yeah, it was great. That was so much fun, but I sort of missed the physical outlet, the roar.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's a good outlet.
But you needed the outlet because of the stress of getting all the band together, and life gets in the way, you know, and having 4 other people, it's funny saying this because we're in a group exhibition, but having 4 other people to okay my output. So I have the song done and I'm waiting for the rest of them to, you know what I mean? There's
a lot to be said to doing things by yourself or with a smaller team that you don't have to worry
Steve
about
Harris,
so many other
you know what I mean?
people's availability.
Yeah, exactly. And it's things like, you know, band practice and just logistics and all that sort of stuff. But I found painting was amazing for my mental health, and during lockdown, that was when I went, this is my wee calling here. This is something I need to do. I can remember, like, there's times I'd have an argument or something, or have a bad day, and I go out in the studio and you'd come out going, I don't even remember what I was mad at.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at the paintings going, oh, that's what he was mad at, you know. That, like, I was struggling really bad with depression and stuff, and when we found out, it's really funny, this is the running joke, is I found out recently I'm autistic, and everyone's like, oh, we've all known for ages. Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
you're like, why did no one tell me?
Nobody told me, you know. I just thought this was, you know. So I feel, because I can express myself and speak about it, I want to give other people that voice and that platform and feel safe. There's some of our people are very shy, and I've seen them come out of their shells. And the funniest one, the story about Cameron, not the one at the airport, the one about Cameron, who is pro LGBT, the ultimate, you know, he's just the best wee gay bloke ever. Yeah. And he had to come out to his husband as an artist.
He had to come out as an artist?
I think I'm an artist. You know, it was funny. It was like, he'd be the one who wants everyone to come out to their parents, and we're the ones who went, but you are an artist, Cameron. Yeah. You know, you're a wizard, Cameron.
That was a really nice moment in the room, because he said, I think I'm an artist now. Yeah. I've done an exhibition.
Yeah, and it's on your CV, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, do you ever sometimes think, God, I could write a list of all the gigs I've done? You'd love to, wouldn't you? And have a, you know, so it's on the CV, and I'm going, she helped me write my CV, her there, the cat's mother. Phil helped me write the CV, and she's like, look at the stuff you've done. Look what you've achieved.
Sometimes physically seeing something on paper
is incredible. And the other thing is, she would do that for any of us. You would do that for any of us. It's, Phil's key to a lot of this. You've got this enthusiasm that really helps, and I think makes people feel safe. And because I'm chatty and exuberant, and I can hopefully put people at ease. I always say, don't worry, I'm the worst one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the hardest to deal with. The rest of them are easy. And it's just allowing people, like, there's a couple of artists aren't here, and I miss them, because everyone brings a lovely wee energy, you know.
Well, maybe in the future again, you know. Yeah. Hopefully it's something that can grow.
Exactly. That's the thing. And this one now, we've got a couple of new artists. And
I definitely think this type of thing's important for Belfast. Hell yeah. I'm sure you would agree.
Well, the same way you guys, and we have we have rock nights and we have metal nights and golf nights. People talk about, like, in the third place. You know, it's not just the pub, and it's not just the home, and it's not just work. It's like events and sort of mingling and again cross-pollination, mixing with the right crowd.
Yeah,
you know?
That's it. Letting people find their little tribes.
Yes. Yeah. And we're sort of like I have like the Rebel Alliance. Anyone can join, you know. We're a big tribe, you know.
I was gonna say that, actually. If anyone does come along and they feel that they should be part of it, if they feel very connected to what we're doing, then just get in touch with us. We can't have everyone, but we
With a roster.
we can have a roster, and we can invite people to be part of Future.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And once
So
we've
run us through all the events again. Sorry. So tomorrow, Thursday.
So tomorrow we open, and we're just open and chilled, and people can come
Yep.
in and see us. Thursday we're open from midday, and then from 7 until 9 in the evening we've got
Yep.
the Still Death workshop.
Brilliant.
On Friday we're open from midday. We will close momentarily because we'll need to get fancy for the party.
For your evening do.
For the
Yeah.
evening do.
Your special guests.
Yes, our special guest, Sanctum Noctis.
Sanctum Noctis.
Oh,
fill a
yeah.
bath, fill a bath of
So
virgin.
what time will the Sanctum guys be joining you for? When's that kicking off?
Probably just shortly after 6. I like to do a little speech
Oh, brilliant.
to welcome everybody and to introduce us all. So shortly after that. Then on Saturday, we've got midday is We Are Class. That's a free event. There's food, so come along to that. Then we've got the Dot workshop at
In the afternoon.
2. And then we're summoning demons at 4.
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'll have hopefully recovered by then.
Yeah.
Summoning demons in the daytime.
Yeah.
And then we do have Sunday. We're open for a wee while on Sunday from 11 till 3.
Yeah.
We have to close at 3 because literally all of us are going to the Cure, as we found out.
Fair
That
enough.
makes a lot of sense.
And that's lovely. That's a nice way to wrap it up.
And I
That
mean,
is a
you
great way to wrap
probably will be nobody coming anyway because everyone will be at the Cure. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it was weird though. Last year we were doing this sort of last day, and this wee man floated in and really fell for artist paintings and bought 2.
Last
Just on
minute
the last
sale.
day, some of us
Fantastic,
were already
yeah.
taking stuff down,
Cool.
and he bought one. And he went, "I want more," and he came back.
Wow.
And it was weird because she bought us dinner the night before, and she kind of made double her money back.
Yep.
Awesome.
So there's lovely
Fantastic.
wee bits of karma and magic. It's good, and if you put the work in, it does come out. It does.
Yeah.
I'm not asking people to do much. Just show up and
Yes.
be your your ringleader. Be your what do you call the guy? You know, like the guy at the carnival. You know, like
Yep.
roll up,
You're
come
a
and
ringmaster.
sit.
That's it,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Invite your friends, get
absolutely.
people
Yeah.
down, like, you know, just
It's just,
Brilliant.
you know, lately if you're putting on a gig, if you bring a crowd, if every band brings a crowd, that's awesome.
that's brilliant.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? As opposed to just going, oh, people will show up, we'll put it on Facebook, and there was 10 people said they're attending. Next thing you get 3 people standing at the back, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't talk about the stress of advertising and stuff because know about it all too well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's great, guys.
Thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
in and telling us
definitely.
all
Thanks
about
for
that.
chatting to
What
us.
about like after then this weekend? What's next then? Any future plans?
So next for Colt is Glasgow.
Oh, brilliant.
So
Oh,
we're
amazing.
we've got a space in Glasgow, 28th of October to the 2nd of November.
Oh,
Yeah.
good timing.
Yeah, it's going to be a Halloween one, and it's going to be a
Glasgow.
big one as well. I haven't got everybody confirmed. I'm not being secretive, but there's some really good names, big names,
Brilliant.
who have been part of Cult before and who we've wanted to be part of Cult before. So we're excited
That's
about
fantastic. I'm really
that. And
happy
we're
to see
taking
it's
some
spreading
of our Belfast artists with us as
Oh,
well.
here.
So that's what the
Great.
point of Cult is. So we'll be doing that.
Yeah.
maybe take some Belfast DJs too.
I mean,
Maybe we can.
how are you on the ferry? How are you on the standing line? You'd be grand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'll be grand.
Oh,
Stick me in cargo, doesn't matter.
There we go.
I'm just sleeping in a coffin anyway. So it's all good.
Cool.
Some dirt from the motherland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
No,
That's a
that's
club night, isn't it?
Well, yeah, thank you guys very much for coming
Yes,
in. It was
thank
good to
you.
meet. But
Thank
so,
you so
so
much.
Friday night then, that's the cult art exhibition opening party
Opening party.
with
Yes.
Sanctum. And then also in here for anyone who's a Def Leppard,
Hell
Yes.
there's Girls.
Yes, we have that on Friday
The club
afterwards. So
afterwards.
if you want to come party with us and some of these lovely cult people, possibly.
Yeah, we'll definitely be there.
Gonna be
we'll
pouring
doing that.
sugar all over me.
Indeed.
That's great.
It could be a part of the exhibition, you know,
with
the live stuff.
Live up.
Live art, yeah.
Awesome, guys. Well, yeah, thank you very much for coming in.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yes,
That was
see you
awesome.
later. This has been the Rig Rundown,
Bye.
episode 42. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.